So what happens when you combine a very creative community, a set of tools to build some crazy maps? Well, usually about 3 FPS. Jokes about frame rate aside, today we're looking at some maps by some very talented creators who have spent probably way too many hours in Eventland making them. Hey, I'm Redrock, let's check out some maps. First up, we've got Take no Michi Hot Lap Night by Josie. This is actually his second map in the same style, and it's incredibly intricate and beautiful. Honestly, don't know how some of the stuff was even done. Personally, I always look at these maps from a photography opportunity point of view, and it's actually the reason I started making a list of my favorite maps. And I was able to capture some really great shots in here. Link to my Insta and Twitter below if you want to check that out. Definitely also go check out Joe on Twitter. I'm sure he's got way more cool stuff planned for the future, and with new props being added all the time, who knows what may be possible. Alright, before we look at the next map though, if you look down below, you'll see a link to a form where you can submit maps for me to check out if you've made or found cool stuff that you think people should know about. So drop me some share codes, I'd love to check out your awesome maps. Now how about we take a look at something that looks like it came straight out of a rally game. Welcome to WRC Sweden by Silensis. Honestly forgot that I was playing Forza with this map. It's done really well, looks incredibly professional. Clearly a ton of thought around where all the cones and trees and props are placed. I mean, just look at the rocks that mark the route. It's quite a tricky track. If you beat it, let me know in the comments below or on my Discord. Also, another little tip is that if you snap a few pics here, you'll unlock an accolade. Alright, before we get into the final map, I just want to let you guys know that I host 2 different types of Forza streams currently. One is called Red Edits, where I edit photos taken in Forza, submitted by you guys, and we just generally talk about photography and editing and how to get better at both. Also a good way to get your stuff showcased if you're into taking photos. The second is what I'm calling a photo cruise. It's essentially a group of us driving around the map or chilling at a specific location and snapping some awesome shots like this one. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, hit that sub button and ring the bell and you'll get a notification when we go live. You can also find out when stuff is happening over in Discord or on my socials. So this final map took 20 hours of hard work. Welcome to Tokyo Skyline Circuit by Miyata Kitty. I chose this map because while yes, it's relatively short, I can see huge potential in how this map has been set up, and in using it as a baseline for future projects, I think it's going to be something that can be expanded into something really, really cool. It already does a really great job of conveying the feeling of being on a tight Tokyo street, and I'd really love to see what's possible with all the newly added props in update 6. I think this is a fantastic baseline for future projects in this style, and once again I was able to capture some really amazing shots. Check them out. Alright, that's about it from me. Once again, if you've got maps, submit them below the link. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.